Why does the Grapes of Wrath matter? John Steinbeck's The Grapes of Wrath is one of the most, if not the single most famous piece of iconography representing the Dust Bowl migration of the 1930s. When searching for anything related to the Dust Bowl migration, The Grapes of Wrath is almost always mentioned as an important piece of work representing this time period, even though the actual story is fictional. Because the book is such an accurate and important piece of source material for this time period, the importance of the movie version to hold true to the book is elevated, because movies can depict things in ways that a book can't. Both book and movie were made very closely to the actual events taking place in the 1930s, which leaves little to no room for the impairment of memory or the confusion of interpretation in understanding the past. Steinbeck and the movie makers were able to be actual witnesses to the topic of content within The Grapes of Wrath. And research was done on Steinbeck's part to stay accurate to the experiences of the American migrant. Correspondingly, the goal of the movie makers was stated to be focused on staying as close to Steinbeck's version as possible. The movie makers did this fairly well, and with the only major changes being to the narrative side of the story. In the end, the movie was Steinbeck approved. Overall, the movie does a very good job representing the book and accordingly the time period. The movie's imagery of the Dust Bowl and the migrants is powerful and important to the memory of the average American, then and now. Joseph McBride, in his book on Grapes of Wrath director John Ford, claimed that the film's accuracy and imagery are powerful enough to make the film Hollywood's strongest indictment of Depression-era socioeconomic conditions. So, The Grapes of Wrath matters a lot. It is basically to find the American memory of the Dust Bowl migration that exists today, and luckily has done so in a very authentic and truthful way.